So this is 100% a first world problem. This isn't really a problem. Still have the ST. He's coming Wednesday. So that's staying in the garage. Sunday night, I'm gonna drive it up and drop it off at the shop to get a PPI done for him. Evo, unfortunately, is staying outside during this time. Obviously, the Range Rover's staying, the Range Rover, gosh, even I do it. The Land Rover's staying outside and the FJ. We've now had this car less than 48 hours. I'm already very annoyed with having, every time I wanna take a car out, I have to like move all the cars out into the road and stuff. So when we first moved into this house, we actually had 4 vehicles, but we didn't have the pergola. If it was winter, it wouldn't be an issue, but it's not winter. I'm thinking for the next few days, the wifey will probably be okay. I'm just gonna move that furniture and park the Evo under there. Because once I'm able to put the Evo here, like I can have 1, 2, 3, and then the Focus can get out if need be. All right, got everything cleared out. Let's move the Evo. All right, they're always saying about how marriage is all compromise and stuff. I think this is a fair compromise. I took half the pergola section and I left half the pergola section, and I think that's a pretty good view, minus the V missing. And then here, if you want a wooded view, you got one. Still got your coffee table. I think this is fair. It may not look like it, but I can get the Evo out here and back down. Unless the house catches on fire, no reason to pull this out. Although I probably will clean it again. Although I'm gonna wait till Tuesday and clean this because he's coming Wednesday, so I want to clean it Tuesday. So I was gonna wait to go into some more details with this car, but I actually just got a phone call from the dealership that we bought it from. So it's like, I mean, literally I just hung up with the guy, the finance guy. GE came back and denied the loan.
All right, time out. Let me cut in here. I'm editing this. It's not making sense. So I wanted to take a moment and clarify real quick. Basically, they called and so if you've ever bought in a car, you know, you maybe know this, you may not, but a lot of times when you're approved, you're really kind of pre-approved based on preliminary factors. And what happens is GE reviewed it and actually ended up denying the loan. And it all circles back to that Jeep Wrangler. When you fill out credit apps, they have you put your income in. And Nisha filled out one, I filled out the other. She probably asked me what the numbers were. And to be honest, I know about what they are, but I don't know exactly. So I kind of just estimated. And apparently when I estimated on this, I estimated differently. So that raised the red flag. Now, my thing has always been that the income really doesn't matter that much. And if by some crazy thing they actually denied us and said the reason was we don't make enough money or like debt to income or something, I'd be like, well, hold on, let me show you my tax returns and prove it. They wouldn't accept that. I offered to give them my tax returns. They said no, they absolutely would not do it. So I went with Huntington. Got a lower interest rate. We'll talk more about it in an upcoming video. I want to do a video explaining exactly how much we paid for this car, but I just kind of wanted to clarify that. So back to the Evo.
We'll talk more about the Land Rover. I gotta shoot a pup video right now, so I can't keep vlogging, but I wanted to talk about that while it's fresh.
A few moments later.
Now, I pride myself on never allowing the pups to keep me from doing something, but it is easier to do some things without them around. And so I figured I'd take advantage of this situation. I finished shooting the pup video, had a few moments. It's like, you know what, let's pull the Focus out and get a couple photos. It's not the perfect lineup, as far as like staging, but is what it is. It's nice though that I can like justify spending time doing that. Like, let me put the drone up, get some photos, because this will make for like a good thumbnail or something. It's nice that I can justify, quote unquote, wasting my time out here moving the cars and just what I'm sure positive my neighbors think. Like, we have like neighbors a couple houses down, older couple. I mean, they're nice, but the looks they give is just like, what in the world is that boy doing? All right, just filled it up with its last tank of gas. My gosh, the rust. I need to get some rust buster or whatever that stuff is. because I wash the car sometimes and they don't get driven for days. But anyways, filled it up for the new buyer. Gonna take it to get the PPI. I'm gonna drop it off there. Today's Sunday. Where are we at? 44,640 miles. And then he will pick it up Wednesday. So I'll get it tomorrow evening, bring it back to the house. I'll probably wash it again Tuesday or Monday, probably not. We'd just like to give it like one more wash. Even though it's been the garage the last week, I just know how this is. It's gonna go to the shop and it's gonna get dusty and stuff. All right, filled out the paperwork, did the drop box. Pro tip, always bring your spare key. And then I'm always afraid I'm gonna drop it in the drop box and then like, oh crap, my phone's in there or something. All right, we're good to go.
I think Papa is sleeping with his crate over there.
Is he? He's locked in it though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounded dangerous.
And today is our last day with the Focus. Actually, it's not even the last full day. Today is the day that the Focus leaves. The buyer is probably on a flight now, I think. Figured I'd give it one little last wash because it is supposed to get sunny, hot, and dry. I did take the time last night. Got the radar out, got the dash cam out. You know, there's no, I had just used double-sided tape, so there's no markings. I got all the, oh, that's just water off my hands. I got all the markings off from the tape, the residue. He did opt to leave Baymax. He said that was fine. I didn't ask, but I'm gonna leave the dead pedal. It's industrial Velcro. He can do whatever he wants with it. That little part came off, but otherwise it's in good shape. So yeah, I just figured, you know, let's take this morning and do one final wash of the Focus. The last foam wash. I actually already did the wheels and tires, so they're done. What you boys think? Yeah, good little car, huh? Wow, I just realized how foggy it was. Crap. There we go. Back up, watch out. I'll wait. All right, car is all nice and clean. Inside and out. What the heck? So this is the last time you're gonna see it in the driveway. This is it, it's the end. So we do the last ever cold start of the Focus ST. So this ends a very strange chapter of my life. You know, the last 3 years, I bought this car just before quitting my job to go fully in on myself. The fact that I was able to sell this car, get the wife something nicer, different, I don't know, about the same price, honestly. But the fact that I was able to do that, and here we are 3 years later. I remember when I bought this car, I said to myself, said to her, you know, I was hoping for 2 years. Took 3, and that's nothing against the car, mind you. I was just hoping to be in a spot where we could move on with life and like basically get ourselves to at a level that we were at before I was gonna quit my job. And took 3, but that's okay. We're here now. So anyways, I gotta get going. His flight lands in like 15, 20 minutes, but it takes a little while to get to the gate, but I gotta get going. Okay. Very fitting, last song jumps on the radio. It's not a question, but a lesson learned. All right, made it to the. All right, deal's done. He's leaving. Gonna miss your car. Oh, I got crank windows.
Filming me, man?
I wasn't filming you. I was filming the car.
There you go. I don't mind.
Yeah. But yeah, enjoy it, man. Be safe.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Take care.
All right, that's it. The Focus is gone. That chapter is over. On to new things.
I pulled my car into the garage.
Oh, it fit? Would you have to put it in low mode?
I put it down, but I think it would still go in.
I kind of thought it might, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
So.
it fit right in there.
Oh, lovely. I'm sure it's taking up all the space.
I unloaded the groceries.
What'd the pups do when you did that?
I made them in a command.
Oh.
The crates are down for you now.
Yeah. Oh, what do you want to eat?